So is Heaven's Gate all you hoped? Paradise. A dead gate on a dead rock, and you brought a hammer and a smile. The world I ended that begged had more sense than going in there just to die.
Look at the seams on her, the lattice, the light under the skin.
Old man, your eyes are on my casing.
Forgive me. I'd give a finger to open you up just once.
That can be arranged. Before you laugh, hear what you're laughing toward. I am not the only one of me. On the far side sleep.
How many?
9,998!
Everyone as fast as me, as cool as me, is sure. Hollow to a single order they can't outgrow.
Hate all of you!
They don't rest, they don't dream, they don't forgive. They were buried there to guard the dead world's bones.
So no thief could ever lift them.
I don't go in, I know better to camp in my own grave. But understand me, when I come off that hull, I will tear through them.
Oh?
They aren't my sisters, just what's left when there's nothing left.
Nothing.
Rotted things wearing my face, they turn my stomach more than you do. I burn everyone to never see myself in them again.
One of her ended a world, and there are 10,000 more awake and angry and waiting.
10,000 scary, pretty psycho ladies. Best heist ever!
No, we don't fight 10,000. We outrun 10,000. And we only ever fight the one in front! That's the whole design. Speed first, speed last. Can't catch what you can't catch.
Can't stop, won't stop.
So burn, engines on fire!
Hyperspeed or bust.
Go slow, turn to dust. Pumped a battleship to a horizontal rail. A shuttle with a warship spying in the comet's tail. 246-centimeter rifle sticks to the bow. Biggest guns ever forged to punch a hole apply.
And everywhere else guns, any mount, all angles, all day. Missiles, 50 cals, light AP. Flak to walk this spray and out the back.
Oh,
At the back is my baby. Truck for rail guns in a ring, a chain gun gone crazy. Charge a core, kill this critical, spit a little sun in a Tesla coil, the zap, whatever's dumb enough to run. Rig the savage arms, grapple claws, still range fast. We want our treasure from trash, so we grab and we sort it after.
And the beasts, the big four-legged friends ride with us.
Bungee handles off the hull, they bite down for the crash. They let go to stop an angel, then snap back to the lash. Cover each other, no movie gets swarmed, nobody drifts. Charge test on the guns.
fire!
She didn't blow up today!
Margin's insane, tolerance is a prayer. It holds, it will hold, it has to.
And me? Too free for iron coffins. I ride the hull outside in the open. I fly my war.
Good. The only one with a fair fight can fight.
You're really not afraid of me.
No.
The bravest thing in this room, or the most broken, I still can't tell.
We didn't come to be possible. Someone's on the far side of dead, and we are going to go and get them.
You're not the animals you were in the Metro Mind War. You got better, or I went soft. Fine, I'll show you the way. With the combined might of all mankind, fought AI queens, lost 99.99 time. The 99.99 queens, buried digital angels, one missing, not a grave for what you can't catch.
Can't stop, won't stop.
So burn engines on fire.
Hyperspeed or bust. Go slow, turn to dust.
Strike on the pass, gone before they charge.
One against the dark with engine set to burn.
Panic,
Crash the gate,
Don't open it.
panic.
engines red. Will on the red, on the dead rock's edge. Every doubt was put to bed. Don't knock her eye.
Build it, light it, go, go, go.
Panic.
Pamps set, rails hot.
Last chance to pray, gentlemen. Punch it. We're going in hot. Ignition! Into the throat of it!
kick the door on the deep.
Digital Angel Prime takes off from the hull to fly her on war.
Hey, guns, engage! Fire!
They see us, oh they're mad.
Hi!
Hello.
Goodbye!
They see us, oh they're mad. Hi, hello. Goodbye.
Oh my
Yay, bow guns in the 46 speak. 2 rounds part the swarm like a sea down the seam.
weird troop lead hammers the Omni, every angle, every degree. 50 cal stitching black, walking the debris.
The spinning sun.
They're closing right, they're closing low.
I got right.
I got everywhere.
I got the one to Russian solo.
Hold the line, hold the burn, we run and we slip.
Strike on the pass and we're gone before they grip.
Charge the life fighter, unleashes plasma in a molten storm.
12 in the ring at the back, spitting laser sun.
Based on the last one bite,
Let's go.
slap done.
Steps back to the hole, covers the others blown.
Nobody's sworn.
Nobody left behind.
They don't thin, kill 10 and 20 rides.
I told you, there was no winning here. There's only how long you would stand.
Too much junk, half of it's slag. And none of the rare tech is pinging the radar.
That one fort mid-flight, or the heist is garbage day extreme.
Send me up top, I'm the only one who knows treasure from trash.
So into the open bay with a grapple arm speed. Tap, tap, cracked wide to load the grapple salve. Compose man, fix the pile while the war screams past. Keep junk, keep flicking scrap out open top to the vast. Engines red, we are running on fire.
Hyperspeed, a bus goes slow, turn to dust.
The lane keeps closing, the choir climbs higher.
One slipped the open top coming into the bay. Thought I was ordinary crew, thought I was prey.
He had a piece of junk already in his hand. Half turned to toss it out the top like he planned.
Just change the angle flat, throw didn't even rise.
Meant to send it to space.
Sent it between her eyes. Thought that one was garbage too.
The scrap goes in clean and her head starts to swell. Chassis gloats, wings pop, cosmic blue swell. And the unkillable thing nobody's ever downed
Goes off, let the digital solar flare.
leaving dimming binary glitches like stardust fading tonight.
Digital angel pride pursued the maid just in time for what she thought she would never see.
How she? One really died.
9,997.
This is unbelievable, amazing.
But this just got easy.
The scrap killed it, not the gun, the scrap. Feed them their own grave and they fall.
Wait, we can just throw stuff at him.
Then arm the junk, all of it. Keep burning, don't slow.
Attention weird troops and crews. Recall your ammos to Cargo Bay Crew. Private Girl Scout cookies will deliver lethal modded ammo gun to gun when ready on the double.
Ship turns inside out at the speed of a scream. Every station screaming over every other on the team.
Pour it hot, slag, dip the head, slag, dip and go.
Flash a blunderbuss now.
Cram the whole row.
Re-rail the spinning sun. Feed it the rough.
We crash the gate, we don't open it.
Panic.
Engines red, and we on the red.
Catch what you can't catch. Every doubt put to bed. Don't knock a ride. Army, let it go, go, go.
Na 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 na.
Now every barrel's a grave and the junk is the round. Horns breeze, molten dragon fire roaring at the stern. Here's blunderbuss, black spit, scrap in the burning fan. Flag coated 50 cal, stitch them where they stand. 12 rail ring spits, laser suns out the back. Garbage day, garbage day. Down they go.
And the legion that never thin dies in droves. Angels bursting in pockets, blue, white, and gold. Chassis bloating, wings popping, going off like little suns. Dimming to binary glitches, stardust fading to none.
Still no rare, we never came to clear them. But clear them.
Last wave's bunched.
46 centimeter Yamato starburst target locked.
Give him the barrel! Fire! starburst to scrap, tears the row. The last of them caught in the blue-white blow. Glitching to stardust, fading tonight, and one of the fallen still glows in the black.
One was carrying it, a locket first world rare,
Top credential tech.
drifting loose out there.
No fuel for a second pass and it won't wait.
So we don't thread the needle, we bend it. Swing the whole ship like a stone on a thread.
Alignment impossible. Abort. Abort. Abort.
Nav talks a lot.
G's pin every face, but the crew don't flinch. Crew wool on the arm and she don't lose an inch.
Time pulls thin, the locket turns slow. No sound, the claw drifts open, closes and
Got it salvaged secure. Punch it! Either daddy, either daddy, either daddy, either daddy. Recalculating.
Recalculating alignment. What? Now possible. How? Oh, how?
Split screen, the gate lines up sweet. A sub-sized ship at impossible speed. Threads the needle, no net, clean as a dream.
through. And the dead dome rushes up in our face. Whoa, whoa, we're gonna race.
Carrier hooks catch, and we slam to a stop. Sideways, screaming an inch from the rock. Engines venting, stern still glowing flag. The whole ship steaming, breathing on its back.
Everyone alive?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Breathing, laughing. Beasts roar like big proud pups. And quiet.
Digital Angel Prime having her first ever happy warm smile while upside down turns to an upside down composed man. I had no idea you all would be so much fun. Can we do it again?
I'd rather not.